Hey everyone, the Jose32 here. It's time for another deck review, and I'm going to be looking at these today. The Bicycle Pro PokerPeeks. They're a pretty cool deck of cards. On top it says Bicycle and Pro. Bottom playing cards in PokerPeek, and then you have this Cupid back style. Well, you got this Ace of Spades, similar to seen in other decks like the Cupid backs, and the Eco Edition deck and the Pink Ribbon Edition deck with the angel on a bicycle on the spade pip, which is pretty cool. And then it also shows you the faces of a couple of cards so you can see what they actually look like. I don't know if you can see that. On the side, Bicycle Pro PokerPeek face. On the other side, great cards, great times. Top, stat, poker size, and it says Pro Peak face underneath that black seal. Bottom there's a barcode and Bicycle Pro made in USA, Cincinnati, Ohio, US Playing Card Company. Just show you that. It's a little bit different. And in the back you see what the faces and backs of the cards look like, and it says PokerPeek face on the bottom. And it says authentic PokerPeek faces designed for professionals, designed by professionals, for professionals I should say. Durable, custom casino cotton paper blend, and innovative pro cut edges grip fingers for better control during shuffling. And these were actually designed, for poker tournaments and whatnot. Specifically, it was a new line they launched, the PokerPeek faces, but they seem to have discontinued the line and haven't created any more that I know of. Then you got trademark information on the flap, and this is what the faces look like. They're basically jumbo or super jumbo indexed. You got the pips in the center, kind of smallish, if you will. You got big numbers on either side, and then you got an indice in each corner at an angle or a diagonal, if you will. It's pretty cool. The back design looks like this, really nice. I like the back design. It's kind of a rider back style back design, custom rider back, with white here around the center as opposed to what you usually get, and then bicycle on top and bottom. Everything is fairly standard. The court cards are fairly standard, except it's like super jumbo sized. Jokers are standard, nothing special about them, as you can see. There's the Ace of Clubs. The Ace of Spades, standard, again, nothing particularly special about it, except that it's really big index. The other Joker is standard guaranteed Joker. And the rest is pretty much standard bicycle, except for custom, except that it has these PokerPeek faces, as they call them. And they do come in red, and they do come in blue. I like them both. Handling wise, really good. They feel different than regular bicycles. They have a special cut on them, it says, to make shuffling better. It dribbles really nicely. The cards themselves feel really flexible, fairly flexible, and pretty soft. And they handle really nice. They fan out fairly nicely. Spread out really nicely as well, as you can see. And of course, shuffling is fantastic with this deck, just like they promised with their special new cut. There's something about it, it just shuffles really nicely in my opinion. These cards are really good quality. little bit better than standard bicycles. They dribble nicely, they shuffle nicely and everything. I would totally recommend getting them. They're also pretty good for performing because if you need to glimpse one of the cards, you can easily see the indexes. To make it a little bit easier to glimpse cards. And if you're performing, they're also good because you can see the jumbo-sized indexes, the jumbo-sized numbers and letters. So if you happen to be looking for a particular card, you can easily find it. I could easily find any card I wanted to, pretty much. You just have to pay attention to the suit a little bit, because you can see if it's a red queen or a black eight fairly easily, but then you have to kind of make a quick glance at the suit. And it's also good for performing because spectators can easily identify what the card is by these jumbo-sized numbers and letters. So it's a pretty good trick overall, pretty good deck, I should say, overall, for performing and practicing and handling. And I'd probably give it 7 out of 10 if I was to rate it. Based on all those items. And that is, I can quickly show you the blue deck, the backs. Same thing, except in blue. Really nice. I like these back designs. That's part of the reason why I got them. And that is my review on these Bicycle Pro PokerPeeks. I would suggest getting them. You should be able to find them at most magic shops and online card shops. You can definitely find them on PokerStud52. And if you give me a quick second, here I can find them for you. I know they're reasonably priced on PokerStud52. And so I want you to go and check out his store if you want these. You can get a set of Pro PokerPeeks from PokerStud52 on eBay for only $6.95. You get the red and the blue. You can get a dozen of these for $34.95. Totally worth it for the price, $6.95 for 2 decks. That's an awesome price. It's like not even $3 a deck, or just over $3 a deck, I should say. Very good price, very good deck. I would totally recommend you getting them, and his shipping rates are very reasonable, I find. And you will get a discount if you tell him that I sent you. So please go check out PokerStud52 if you want these decks or any other type of Bicycle B or Tally Ho deck. You will have them, or will I'm sure get them for you if he doesn't. And you get a discount, and I get cards, and he makes some business, and we'll all be happy and hunky-dory because it's a win-win-win situation for all involved. So don't forget to check out PokerStud52 to get these cards or any other cards you want. Don't forget to check out our collab channel, GroupofPower. I'll be saying that name a lot, I'm sure. And don't forget to check out my contest, number 3, and enter your submissions. Alright, see you next time with more deck reviews as usual. And maybe some tricks.